Today's topic is Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron was born Henry Louis Aaron in Mobile, Alabama on February 5th, 1934. He was the third of eight kids born to Herbert and Estelle Aaron, who worked as a tavern owner and dry dock boilermaker's assistant. When he was 8 years old, Aaron and his family moved to the middle class neighborhood of Tolmanville. He had great interest in sports, such as baseball and football, and tended to focus more on sports rather than his studies. During his first 2 years in high school, he attended the Central High School, which at the time was a segregated school in Mobile, where he was proficient at baseball and football. In baseball, he played shortstop and third base. In his third year in high school, he was transferred to Joseph Allen Institute, a neighborhood private school that had a baseball program. In 1951, when he was 18 years old, Aaron decided to quit school and play for the Negro American League's Indianapolis Clowns. Although he never stayed that long, he officially made his mark by hitting .366 and leading his team to victory in the league's World Series in 1952. On top of that, he would become the last to play in both the Negro Leagues and the Major Leagues. After signing with the Milwaukee Bears for $10,000, he was assigned to one of the organization's farm clubs, the Class C EAU Clare Bears. They were not disappointed. He earned Norton League Rookie of the Year honors in 1952. A year later, he promoted to Class A Jacksonville Braves and continued to tear apart pitching with 208 hits, 22 homers, and a .362 average. In 1954, Hank Aaron had officially made his major league debut at the age of 20 when a spring training injury to another Milwaukee Bears outfielder created a roster spot for him. During his first year, he hit .280 with 13 home runs. He continued to charge through the 1955 season with a mix of 27 home runs, 106 RBIs, and an average of .328 that would come to define his long-running career. After winning his batting title in 1956, he registered an outstanding 1957 season, taking home the National League MVP and nearly nabbing the Triple Crown by hitting 44 home runs, knocking in another 132, and a batting average of .322. In that same year, he demonstrated his ability to become big. His 11th inning home run in late September helped launch the Braves to the World Series, where he led underdog Milwaukee to an upset win over the New York Yankees in 7 games. With the game still years away from the multi-million dollar contracts handed to star players, Hank Aaron's annual pay in 1959 was around $30,000. When he equaled that amount in that same year in endorsements, he realized there could be more for him if he continued to hit for more power. He said, and quote, I noticed that they were never had a show called Singles Derby. And to be fair, he's not wrong. Over the next decade and a half, he has made 30 to 40 home runs on an annual basis. In 1973, at the age of 39, he was a force to be reckoned with, clubbing 40 home runs to finish the year with a career total of 713, just behind the great Babe Ruth himself. In 1974, after tying with Babe Ruth on an opening day in Cincinnati, Ohio, Hank Aaron returned home with his team. On April 8th, he has beaten his record of 715th home run of Al Downing of the LA Dodgers. It was a triumph and a relief, as more than 50,000 fans cheered on as he ran through all the bases. It was a major celebration. There were fireworks and a band. When he made the home plate, his parents were there to greet him. After finishing his record-breaking 1974 season of 20 home runs, he decided to join the Brewers in his old big league hometown of Milwaukee, to take advantage of the new designated hitter rule that gave old sluggers a chance to retire. He played 2 more years, wrapping up his stellar career after the 1976 season. As Hank drew closer to home run number 714th, the chase to beat Babe Ruth's record was revealed that the world of baseball was far from being free of the racial tensions that prevailed around it. Letters came into Brave's office, as many as 3,000 a day for Hank Aaron. Some wrote to congratulate him, while others were intimidated by the fact that a black man should break baseball's most sacred record. There were some death threats that was a part of the mix as well. However, Hank Aaron decided to keep pushing forward. He didn't try to cause tension in the world of baseball, but he also did not keep his mouth shut either, speaking out against the league's lack of ownership and management opportunities. He said, and quote, on the field, blacks have been able to be super giants, but once our playing days are over, this is the end of it, and we go back to the back of the bus again. After retiring as a player, he decided to move into the Atlanta Braves front office as an executive vice president, where he became a leading spokesperson for minority hiring in baseball. In 1982, he was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. 8 years later, he published his autobiography, I Have a Hammer. In 1997, baseball returned to the city of Mobile, Alabama, when the minor league Mobile Bay Bears square off against the Birmingham Barons at Hank Aaron Stadium, known locally as the Hank. The field honored its namesake, as well as other Mobile-born baseball players, through its location at the corner of Satchel Paige Drive and Boeing Brothers Boulevard. In 1999, Major League Baseball introduced the Hank Aaron Award to honor the top hitter in each league, initially determined by compiling of points based on stats. It soon fell under the voting jurisdiction of broadcasters, with fans later joining the process. After his hip surgery in 2014, Hank Aaron went to a ceremony in January 2016, where he was awarded the Japanese Order of the Rising Sun Gold Rays with Rosette. He was honored for his close relationship with Japanese home run king King Saduru O, and for his efforts to promote the two countries' shared love of the game. In January 22nd, 2021, Hank Aaron passed away at the age of 86. Hank Aaron was a baseball legend who broke Babe Ruth's record of 714 home runs and finished his career with multiple league records. The story of Henry Louis Aaron, better known as Hank Aaron or Hammerin Hank, still remains an inspiration to black history as well as the history of baseball.